we're live.
Sweet. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Riffs. Before we start, we have more art to show you. Go ahead, Sweet.
Hi. So yeah, we've got lots of art. We've got a few from Allure and one from Kinsey. You know, both of them. They've been doing our fan art for a while. So we've got a scene in the dungeon where it was dark, where Patrick used the light, and there's Mila. He's very touching. Very touching. And then we've got Burn. Or, I'm sorry, Tom setting people on fire and whistling a happy tune while he does it. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about? It wasn't me.
Adorable. It should not be adorable, but it is. And then we've got Jackie and Mila.
Yay! I'm assuming that's just Mila just dancing in happiness.
Yeah, all you need to do now is add headphones to that.
Yeah.
And then we've got Al wearing his Kiss the Chef apron and Jackie on his shoulder from Kinsey. And last but not least, we have a really cool picture of Jackie helping Patrick out with one of his many numerous projects. That is so cool.
Yep.
And you guys were upset we were getting a robotic squirrel.
Now it's become like...
I was upset because we didn't have the money to purchase it.
Yes,
that stuff is important.
Exactly.
It's the
It
memories
kind of was
that matter.
important.
But you know, it's amazing what you can get when you can blackmail the manufacturer.
What?
Yeah.
That never. Excuse
Or
me.
the
That
sales
never took
representative
place.
for the manufacturer. Yeah.
That never.
There is no record of this
Yeah,
such
that's,
transaction.
Yeah, Inferno. I'll thank you to keep your allegations in check.
Oh, okay. All right. My bad. All right. Well, let's get on with the session. Do you guys need a recap, or are you ready to just dive right in?
Where did we end last session?
Yeah.
We ended on the beginning of, I believe it was the 4th or 5th day. Let me just think here real quick. First day you showed up. Yeah, second day. Yeah, third. Yeah, it's the beginning of the 4th day, I'm pretty sure. We're going to say it's the beginning of the 4th day.
I'm trying to think. We didn't do anything of importance after the whole Millipede night thing. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, with the cosmic whip and the note that was given to you.
Yeah,
No, we were going to start the next day fresh with the new session here.
Okay.
We did actually have a breakfast scene with
The group.
God, Alicia?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Alicia
yeah.
and her
Yeah,
Morning after.
Yeah.
Her walk of shame.
A very small walk of shame, and she's not ashamed. She's just private.
Oh please, she
Right.
blushed.
And we were also ending on discussing how to respond
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Nathan.
to the note.
So that would be a
which-
good conversation for you guys to have. We
Yeah.
can say it happens over breakfast.
Well, we actually did have most of the conversation, which was basically everyone was kind of the impression of if Al thinks leaving a note of "let's not be enemies" is best, than to do it.
Mhm.
Which
'Cause
is
as
funny because
long
they're
as
kind of like we'll leave it up to you, Al, because we don't know this, and Al's kind of sitting there thinking, yeah, but I don't know either. But I do have in mind what to write and what to put on the board.
Okay, great.
So the note will basically say, I should have actually written it down. I didn't, but
That's fine.
say,
You give me the.
my basically, like, you know, the note will say, my only desire is to be left invisible. If you do not rock the boat, you have nothing to worry about. We don't have to be enemies.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. Yes. And then the second paragraph is, I understand your apprehension. If you ever come up with a mutually acceptable alternative, I'm open to it.
Okay.
And that's the note.
All right.
Very cryptic. No one who gets that note, they're going to be like, what the hell?
Yeah, well, what we can do too is that, although I don't know the actual details, when you were taught with the coalition, you would have been told some some ciphers. You know what I mean? That the coalition would use, and since you kind of were trained with Nathan, I'm sure you can figure out something that only
would
he
know.
and very few people would able to figure out.
I'm fine with that, and still leave it cryptic
Okay.
enough that in case someone does break the code, it's still not really going to tell them anything. So yeah.
Exactly. Okay, fair enough. Excellent. Yeah, definitely vague enough, so even if it's cracked, it means nothing. Okay, so do you want to post that in the morning?
Yes.
Wonderful. How much do you donate to the board?
Oh, what was the what did they say? Normally 5 credits, right?
Yeah, it was about 5 credits.
7.
Okay. Oh wow. Very,
Yeah, I'm a
very
big
generous.
spender. What
Very
do you-
generous to the city of
I'm
New
a big
Laszlo.
spender.
So,
Well, no, there's actually a reason, because if I do donate a lot, then of course if someone keeps donating a lot, that raises suspicions too.
true.
So
Good thinking. I'm gonna just take us over to our New Laszlo map here. Lee is gone. He is. Last time you guys saw him, he was punched in the face, so I'm sure people don't mind that.
Yep.
All right, so the behemoth would be parked out here by the strip. So, my dear friends, I want to... Okay, Tom, I'll move you. You can move yourself wherever you want. You can be beside Pam. It's cool.
What?
Nothing. We're all good. Alicia's over here because she's going to head over to where the Endless Storytellers are set up at the park. Whose name is... Let me just double check. Education, food, shopping, and there should be a miscellaneous. Chestnut Grounds, that's what it is. She's over at Chestnut Grounds where the Endless Storytellers are. So, the past few days have been relatively hectic in the sense that you guys were following a single goal in helping Ver getting his big brother Fire Elementals back home. So when we first approached New Laszlo, I gave you, this big list of stuff to see and do, and you guys haven't really had a chance, with the exception of a few things, really dig into it. So I want to just kind of put the ball in your court, whether you guys want to do things individually or do things as a group, or just pursue the other two, I wouldn't call them quests, but the 2 other objectives that you have. I kind of want to just throw this on you rather than me just narrating a storyline here for you. So if you guys want, once again, since you guys did this actually yesterday, you have a few days before you're really obligated to help out with the Endless Storytellers again. However, Burn, remember in a couple days, there will be a big show, a nightly show that you and the Firebrand will be participating with. So you might want to show up for some practices or some shows just to kind of keep yourself sharp on that card. On that card in that regard. But other than that, really, the city is your oyster, so to speak.
This is still the morning.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're right now in a very flexible time period right now, by the way, too. So,
all right.
Yeah.
My character would ask if anybody would like to continue helping me with the wall expansion.
If you get 2 more people to give you a hand, you'll probably have the wall knocked out and things set up and reinforced by the time lunch happens.
I'll help
I'm
you.
one person.
I think I heard a burn.
I'll help.
Okay.
Does
Wait,
Mila would
wait.
like to help?
I've been told to practice my math. I believe that's 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
We need to
good,
find out if
'cause-
Mila's gonna help.
Mila wants to go to the laser place. The laser-
Ooh, okay.
What
All right.
laser place?
All right.
I saw that it had music there as
Oh,
one
okay.
of the.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see. Cool.
I'll have to pull it up again.
Mm-hmm.
The Laser Villa, yeah.
The Laser Villa, yeah.
Shop for laser-based products, music, and video data discs.
Mm-hmm.
Music, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So do you want to do that? Well, how about we do that real quick? She'll probably head over there in the morning. Correct, Mila?
Yes, but I don't want to go alone.
Oh, okay.
Alicia, is she gone?
She's not gone just yet. She can go with, and I'm NPCing Pam. Pam can come with you as well.
It can be a girls' day out. Yay!
Okay. Okay, this is like the second time things have been, or the third time things have been separated by gender.
My character would love to do whatever Mila's doing, but this is important to him.
He's got a fucking space shuttle to put inside his behemoth, right? Anyway,
Yes.
oh boy. All right, so let's do the space shuttle thing first. Why not?
Right.
So let's see here. Other than your general, you know what? Roll me a skill check there, Al. I'm sorry, not Al. Patrick. It'll probably be your mechanical.
That probably actually
Engineering?
makes it.
Yeah.
But let me go and double check.
You'll have a bit of a bonus too from the help.
Was it engineering mechanical?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes it by like 10.
Oh, excellent.
No, sorry, 8. Excuse me. That's
By
all.
8, excellent. And I was going to give yourself a plus 10% bonus because of the extra hands that you're getting, and the very fact that you guys have worked together for quite some time now. So no one's getting in anyone's way. So you actually guys finish up a half hour early. It's only about a quarter after 11 by the time you finish up, and everything's cleaned up. And a couple of the rooms that are by the cargo area, or the, I guess you could say the vehicle bay, has been opened up to allow a shuttle through. Now, of course, you still need to go over to Ignite Services, in which the small pit crew who agreed to haul out the shuttle and to assist with you putting it into this new abode, that still has to be negotiated. But and you feel free to do that now, or if you want to break for lunch and do it for after lunch, that's fine by me.
I think Patrick would like to get this
Done with?
just get the ball rolling sooner than later.
Okay. All right. So you head over to Ignite Services, and you come across the same, for lack of a better word, pit crew that gave you the initial quote in hauling your piece of very special trash out of the scrapyard and into the behemoth. Now, I'm not too sure if they actually negotiated the price. It'll be 500 to move the actual shuttle, 500 credits, about 250 credits for the use of one of the Borgs and one of the I guess you could say one of the operators who has some special exoskeleton that helps him lift large things, similar to a power armor, but it's not fully encased or anything like that. That'll be 250 credits, so 750 credits for the entire job.
All right.
Okay.
I would pay that. I know my character wouldn't have any money on him personally, but he probably would have brought something with him to pay them, because I don't think he would be like, do it for free.
No, well, you can always just, now that you got a quote, you can always go back to the behemoth, grab the money, and give it to him. They won't be able to do it instantaneously. They earmarked a period around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. From about 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, they can probably get it done for you.
Cool.
Okay.
Would there be anybody with me with this quote, or do people...
No, I'll be with you.
It's up to you. Yeah.
All right. If Al's with me, I'm quite certain he would probably carry some on him.
Some cash on him, just to get it paid and done with?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. The fellow who kind of acts as the owner-operator of this pit crew takes the money happily after the price is negotiated, and guarantees that if you meet them just south of if you bring the behemoth just south of the scrapyard, they can take care of the rest.
All right, and that would be at 1, so we should probably get going.
Okie dokie. All right, with that, I'll switch to you there, Mila.
Yeah.
As you can see by the description of Laser Villa, there are several laser light shows jutting out front of the building itself. They've actually been sectioned off a little bit because a few of the local children have been looking at the lasers and almost gone blind from it. So And so it's a little bit sectioned off, so you can't touch the display lasers outside. But inside the store itself is a very modern, clean, and clearly labeled storefront. It is very, very popular. Probably about, I'd say 25 to 30 humans and DBs and other such are sorting through the products there. There is, as it was there in the headline, music and movies. Now, instead of me listing every single movie or music that they might have, I was thinking that if there's a particular genre or artist or movie, you would roll percentile dice, and if you got under a certain score, then Mila would be able to find it and purchase it. If you don't have anything in mind off the top of your head, I can just kind of give you some inkling of what's there, and you can kind of browse to your fancy.
Yes.
You want that?
Yeah. It's just like, I'm like, what would be there? I don't even know.
Okay. Just one moment, please. All right. So, let's see here.
Actually, in all reality, I think Mila would be still outside staring at the laser show unless either Alicia or Pam stopped her and told her to go inside with them. just to be perfectly clear here.
I like to think that I can't really speak for Pam's character all that much, or for Rachel's character all that much. I know Alicia would just go in and then realize she was alone and come back out and be like, well, we're here. Do you actually want to go inside, or do you just want to take a look outside the building?
And then Mila would just kind of pop up and be like, okay, right, just run in.
Okay.
That's all she needs.
All right.
A little reminder.
Okay, fair enough. So as far as the music selection, maybe I'll start listing some genres first. How does that work?
Right.
So we have some classic rock is there, country music, Christmas carols, R&B, some pop, some K-pop, some rap, some samba, and a little bit of reggae there as well.
Ooh. Any jazz?
A little bit of jazz. A couple, not a whole lot, to tell you the truth. A lot of this stuff is, some stuff looks like they were originals, like they were taken out of the ruins of someplace. Some of them, they look like copies. There are no originals of any jazz, but there are some copies of music. So, now are you looking for, there's going to be about 3 albums of big band, and then some cool jazz and some experimental stuff as well.
Big band.
Okay, big band. So as far as the big band goes, there is a really handy song called Shoo Shoo Baby by the Andrews Sisters. Okay. There is the Macarena. I think that might have been missput. And then there's another song by Frank Sinatra called The Gal That Got Away. And there's one more called The Pussycat Dues.
Ooh.
Yes.
Well. Andrew's sister.
Andrew's Sister. You can buy as much as you want. The Andrews Sisters album will cost a cool 25 credits.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, I don't have any money on me.
Oh, you don't have any money?
Mila doesn't carry any money. Mila would just like turn to Alicia and be like, please.
She's like, yeah, I'll spot. Yeah.
Yay! Mila would be just jumping up and down.
You actually, Mila's antics has caused probably a good half of those browsing kind of just briefly look up towards, your very small group inquisitively, and then go back down to their browsing.
Alicia, we gotta listen to this song all the time.
Well, there's only one set of headphones, so I guess we'll have to split it.
We can share.
Fair enough. Do you want a link to the actual song?
Oh, I know the song. I can find it.
You know Shoo Shoo Baby? Okay.
I love the Andrews Sisters. That's why I squeed like that.
Oh, there you go.
That
Cool.
was Krana squeed, not Mila so much.
Oh, fair enough. Well, soon Mila will know.
Do.
Anything else you'd care to browse?
No, I think at that point she'd want to like just stare at the lasers until they were done. And then Alicia.
See, they're on the laser display, which also there are a few lasers that are firing inside, but they're going vertically along the walls more as a form of decoration than any sort of attraction. The laser show outside is very pretty. It shifts between colors of blues and greens and reds quite nicely. And they do pop up a few patterns in the sky, but eventually the patterns do repeat themselves. They're on a loop. So Mila theoretically could be out there all day.
Yep.
But we'll say that Pam is definitely savvy enough and has known Mila long enough to realize that she might need a little spur into action. And with a friendly kind of nudge of her arm, she might suggest that, you know, this is looped over like 4 times already. It's just going to be the same thing.
Oh, what if it changes? You never know until you see it.
Then Pam is going to lie and be like, "Oh, I was here for the past 3 days. They haven't changed at all."
Oh, Mila looks a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess we can go.
All right, fair enough. So, back at the Behemoth, eventually Alicia goes back to the Chestnut Grove to continue her shift. And I think I'll have Pamels do her tarot reading up there as well for the day, at the very least. But, Mila, you're able to come back, no problems. And it's lunchtime. Woo! Is there anything you guys want to discuss over that meal, or do you want to just keep on rocking and rolling?
Well, there are a few things I'd like to discuss.
That the Behemoth is going to be moving.
Heads up, this won't be here right away.
There were 2 things I did want to cover. First and foremost, while Mila's there, I was going to talk to Patrick and Mila and everyone in general, but basically be like, so I've noticed in the past that Mila, you're not the biggest fan of being stuck in dark places. I was wondering if you guys knew of some sort of light or glow stick or something that she could carry with her at all times that's a light activated device. In other words, when it gets dark, it automatically turns itself on.
That should be easy enough. I just need to get the parts for it.
Yeah, you just need some photoreceptors, really, and then you could almost jury-rig anything to do that.
I think I got a few when I was picking up stuff for the security system.
And then we could make it into, say, like a necklace or just a bracelet or something that Mila could wear, something that's fashionable and functionable.
And Patrick goes around to Mila. Mila, do you want a hat like mine?
Not really.
And Mila, Patrick will like turn it on and off.
Sorry.
I don't like hats very much. They're uncomfortable.
But yeah, we could figure something out. I mean, it's something that we could look out, go around some stores the next few days, something to think about. Also, I don't know what your guys' plans are, but I think we may have put the Lizard Mage's plans off long enough. We might want to consider, you know, doing what he asked. I don't know how patient they are.
Nobody does.
Well,
Yeah.
there's only 2 things that I really wanted to get done today. One is to go to a practice/performance thing with the Firebrand, and the other one is to possibly stop by the local jewel shop, whatever it's called.
Jeweler.
Yeah, jeweler. There you go. And maybe get my side gem mounted into a necklace so that I can incorporate it into my performance.
Okay. Well, see, now this is really good. You guys should just set out your goals, what you want to do during this lunchtime, and then you guys can decide. I mean, there's some stuff that you can do individually. Like, for example, Tom, you practicing with the firebrand, or even going to the jeweler. That doesn't have to be the entire group that goes along with you, unless they want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But-
It would basically just.
But you guys should definitely get your schedules synced up, so you're all moving together to, help out this whole lizard mage thing. So. Like for example, Tom, your those two things, the practice and the jeweler, like you should be done probably about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Even about earlier if you leave just right after lunch, because you don't need to be present for the shuttle move into the behemoth, right?
Yeah, I was planning on just going straight after lunch. Which,
Okay.
speaking of which, could I borrow or maybe grab? I honestly don't know how much it would be, so maybe 10 grand. Al?
What?
From the communal fund?
Okay, it's a communal fund. Why is everyone asking me permission?
Because I don't know.
Well,
Perhaps I
else are we
should
supposed
explain
to
what a
have?
communal fund
Oh,
means.
yeah, we can
Okay,
ask
okay,
Alicia.
okay.
Alicia's not here, and she just say, "Go ahead, take it. I don't care."
Okay, I'm just gonna reach in and grab this much, and
3
thank
million.
you.
Patrick will take 100.
All right,
Mila will take 2.
200 or just 2?
2.
All right,
Just-
it takes you 3 hours to figure it out, but you're able to upload 2 2 credits onto your cred stick.
Yes.
It doesn't take 3 hours. I'm just teasing. All right, you know how to use money in this universe. All right, so we already know what Tom kind of has generally have planned. Patrick, you obviously want to move the shuttlecraft in, but then your afternoon's free. What else do you want to do?
I was actually going to go and say, hey, Mila, I actually did think of another thing. Do you want it as like glasses?
What? What do I
You
want
want-
as glasses?
Your light source. Would you want like something
Oh.
that kind
I-
of beams out from your eyes?
Oh. Oh. Mila kind of frowns. I don't think I'd want that. Light. She's like tapping her forehead. Light. Right
From your hands?
What about my headphones?
Your I can
Oh, that would be cool.
do that.
That way I'd never
Wow.
have to take them off.
That would be a thing.
Yeah,
Please, please,
that would
please,
actually be
please,
That is-
really
Patrick.
cool.
Please, please,
That
please,
is
please,
definitely doable. Would you
Yeah,
like
it would have its own power source too. Yeah, it'd be actually pretty easy to rig it up. If you want,
Mhm.
yeah, it would only take you a couple hours to do it right and test it out right. But I think with your skill set and the way your skills are and how developed they are, I'm pretty sure and you definitely have the tools for it. So yeah, definitely.
I would probably have to go out to the town and grab one particular thing.
Okay, that's fine enough. We can do that little shopping trip. Very simple. So I do want to, just as the DM, Al did bring up, trying to find this changeling for the lizard mage, right?
Mhm.
So why don't you guys come up with like a time frame? You know what I mean? Or like a time where you can all agree to like be together and get started on investigating this, if that works for you. Do you guys all want to just run your errands in the afternoon and then meet up for dinner and then just tackle it over the next couple days, or do you have something else planned, or what's everyone thinking here?
Reconvening for dinner actually sounds really good.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Because now that I'm thinking about it, I might want to get one of the music players that Mila has, because they're cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, well then, so Bern, we have pretty much your afternoon relatively planned out. We'll go by a person basis, and I'll try to be as succinct as possible so people aren't just standing around with nothing to do. And I'll flip between the characters. But Patrick, so what's your plan to tackle the afternoon?
Is it after dinner or before dinner?
Before
it's-
dinner. So
sorry.
between lunch and dinner.
Okay.
What's your plan? to attack?
Basically, During the first hour, I guess I would have to work with something with my hands, or the first hour or two before like the behemoth can be moved back.
Mm-hmm.
So first hour or two will probably be him sitting down and trying to work out the camera that he had.
Oh, excellent. Okay, great. So we'll get once we have the plans set. I'll let you know in regards to that. So first couple hours are camera. What do you want the next couple hours to be?